Hello, ladles and jelly spoons. Well, here we are, another day. Wednesday, the 7th of October. Weather's been a bit brighter today. Not been as wet. What's it been like where you are? I see that abroad they've been having terrible trouble with houses washing away and all sorts. Thoughts go out to you. So don't think I did anything exciting yesterday after I vlogged. What was yesterday? Tuesday. Excuse me, Tuesday. I don't think I did. See, it's that exciting. No, I really didn't. So today's been quite a busy day actually. Had my group this morning, which was lovely. And was in breakout room with a few different people, which was really nice. Then had a big catch up with a friend after that. I've got to teach a student shortly. Actually, I must remember. Don't normally teach. It's a one-off. They have some other commitment. And then I've just had a big old practice, playing through some random stuff for me. And yeah, so vlog. So it's about 20 to 4. And I've started to make a millionaire's shortbread, although it's with ginger biscuits, not shortbread, because I didn't have any in. So that should be set shortly, and then I just need to do the chocolate layers. So I'm hoping that works. So today, you're getting a twofer today, people. You are getting a poem and you're getting a piece of music. Aren't I generous? So, in the Falongli group that I'm part of, the music group, somebody posted a video of a person narrating an account of Daniel from the Bible. It was very funny, in a Yorkshire accent. It was a story all about Daniel. And it was very funny. And it suddenly reminded me that in my illustrations folder I have a bunch of poems, and one of them is about Noah and the hole in the ark. So I practiced it a few times yesterday and recorded it and sent it to the music group and my local group, and they thought it was hilarious. So I thought I'd be brave, and it is very funny. Not necessarily my attempt at Yorkshire accent as well, but it is a funny poem. So I hope I get that across. I hope it brings you some amusement on your Wednesday. And then the piece I'm going to play is Radetzky March, which, if you're ever a fan of the Vienna Phil's concert on the 1st of January every year, then they always play this, as do lots and lots of other orchestras. So that's what is on today's agenda. So the hole in the ark. One evening at dusk, as Noah stood on his ark, putting green oil in starboard side lamp, his wife came along and said, "No, something's wrong. Our cabin is getting quite damp." Noah said, "Is that so?" Then he went down below and found it were right what she'd said. For there on the floor, quite a puddle he saw. It was slopping round under t' bed. Said he, "There's an hole in the bottom somewhere. We must find it before we retire." Then he felt for a bit, and he said, "Aye, that's it. A bloodhound is what we require." So he went and fetched bloodhound from place where it lay, 'tween the skunk and the polecat it were. And as things there below were a trifle so sore, it were glad of a breath of fresh air. They followed the hound as it went sniffing round, till at last they located the leak. 'Twere a small hole inside, about 2 inches wide, where a swordfish had poked in its beak. and by gummer, the wet squirted in through that hole. Well, young Shem, who at sums was expert, worked it out on his slate that it came at the rate of per gallon, per second, per squirt. The bloodhound tried hard to keep water in check by lapping it up with his tongue, but it came in so fast through that hole that at last he shoved in his nose for a bung. The poor faithful hound, he were very near drowned. They dragged him away none too soon, for the stream as it rose pushed its way up his nose and blew him out like a balloon. And then Mrs. Nose shoved her elbow into hole and said, it's stopped, I believe." But they found very soon, as she'd altered her tune, for the water had got up her sleeve. When she saw as her elbow weren't doing much good, she said to Noah, "I've an idea. You sit on t' leak, and by t' end of the week, there's no knowing weather may clear." Noah didn't reckon much to this notion at all, but reckoned he'd give it a try. On the old down he flopped, and the leaking all stopped, and all except him was quite dry. They took him his breakfast and dinner and tea, as day after day there he sat, till the rain were all past, and they landed at last on top side of Mount Ararat. And that is how Noah got 'em all safe ashore. But ever since then, strange to tell, them as helped save the ark has all carried a mark, aye, and all their descendants as well. That's why a dog has a cold nose, and ladies cold elbows. You'll also find, if you inquire, that that's why a man takes his coat tails in hand and stands with his back to the fire. The end. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, my adoring fans. There you go, just a bit of utter nonsense, but isn't it funny? I think it's really funny, it cracks me up. So there we go, The All in the Ark. I'll have to see what other poems I've got. Somebody suggested Albert and the Lion. I don't know that one, but it might be quite funny. So there we go. Your daily dose of stupidity and insanity. So, as I said, today's piece is Radetzky March, and unless you've lived in a cave, you will definitely know this piece of music. At some point there is a page turn, so if you hear a sudden noise and the camera goes blurry, that's because I've whipped over the page. All being well. So, let's give it a whirl, shall we? Never quite get that bit right. It got better, but I've not played it. This is a different version to what I would normally play. Excuses, I know, but there we go. So let me know in the comments, did you know it? I sincerely hope you did. It's from, sorry if this goes wobbly. It's from this book. It's called Play, oh, it's not. It's called this. It's called Play Vienna. Very good. It's all sorts of Strauss waltzes and things I grew up listening to with James Last and stuff. But it's very good. So anyone on the flute who play Vienna, I would recommend it. It's a very good book. So I think I'll go and check on my Millionaire's ginger biscuit thing and see how it's doing. And I'll see you tomorrow, peeps. Take care. Bye.